2024 election is around the corner. John Dramani Mahama finally on it. Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia Edwon sa question krata ase. So mbehwe ama election year edi animu asumdwe aba pepepe ye nso aba. Na easy boss ye Jenmansa enso de nsem bi tudwa. Na wode ne nsem ne tudwa ne wie ye no. Na Don Dramani Mahama enso be kan ne hawo. Ene die e wo se wo mo eye na wo wie ye no anso ha. Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia enso ebe kasa ye sa enso na IGP tampare ono nso ede nsem eba ebe tudwa. Kwan a ombe fa so ombe bo man ho ban se de be ya atoyentem bia emeto oban ne ho ene wo be kiremu se wo mo de omo ema eso mo be tietia wo bia asumdwe so ne mu omo be hwe ma pepepe ye ena aba oman Ghana mu yenko ti omo nsem ye ba ebeto so ha MTVGH subscribe like share and leave a comment or comment section ho efoma.
Are indeed committed to ensuring that Ghana remains intact before, during and after the election. It also symbolizes that our presidential candidates have put Ghana first before their own interests and aspirations. Hence, my assertion at the start of my presentation that this is a historic moment in Ghana's development. As a commission, I'm pleased to note that we have walked the talk of peace. Mindful of the fact that attaining peaceful electoral outcomes will depend on our actions, we have right from the start of our electoral processes consciously operated and carried out our activities and conducted ourselves in a manner that would ensure peace before, during and after the election. In doing so, we have embraced three essential ingredients which in our view contribute to peaceful processes and elections, namely transparency, responsiveness, and inclusiveness. And we have applied these elements in all our activities to date. As a commission, I assure you that we'll continue to apply these ingredients in all our activities through to the election day and beyond. On behalf of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, I pledge that my team and I will continue to conduct our activities in a way and manner that will ensure peace before, during, and long after the 2024 election. The results we will declare will reflect the will of the citizens as expressed at the polls.
And colleagues at the National Election Security Task Force, to give you this pledge. We are committed to ensure that we take our constitutional mandate of ensuring that there is peace, security, law, and order for the rest of the period of the election, the post-election period, and beyond. So that our beloved country, which is the only one that we can come in and out without a visa, will continue to be at peace with itself, because there is no place like home. And with this commitment, we want to let you know that we will not be, and I want to emphasize, we will not be the source or allow ourselves to be the source of any disturbances that will corrupt the peace that we cherish so much. And we also urge all the stakeholders to also play their part, so that they are also not the source or allow themselves to be the source of anything that disturbs the peace of this country. Because the country, we are holding it in trust for the next generation. The D-Day planning that we've done, it spans 5,400 and over pages. A very detailed deployment strategy at the polling stations, at the collation centers, rapid response and post-election activities in terms of the security arrangement for the investiture of the next government. So our assurance is clear. We are ready. We are very committed, but we need your help. We need your help, both in the form of prayer and also in the form of playing your role as an individual, as a political party, and as all the stakeholders involved in this process. So at the end of the day, everybody will be satisfied with the outcome of the elections and everybody will accept the process.
Our actions have consequences. While some verbal jousting is to be expected in our daily politicking. Divisive language, hate speech, and inflammatory rhetoric that can incite violence should have no place. Temperance, tolerance, understanding, and respect for one another's opinions and beliefs should be the guiding principle upon which our politics is practiced. On our part, as political leaders, we must prioritize peace and unity in our campaigns and avoid unsubstantiated allegations and focus on issue-based campaigning. We must compete on ideas and not on insults. To our media practitioners, I encourage you to promote balanced and accurate reporting, and we must avoid misleading the electorate by deceiving them that some parties are going to vote on one day and others are going to vote on another day. Again, the inaction of government in the face of the murder of 8 of our citizens during the last election casts a shadow of doubt on government's commitment to maintain the peace. How are we to believe that such killings will not reoccur during this election as well? There also remains the vexed question of the use of thugs dressed in security service uniforms to intimidate and brutalize citizens during elections. How can we tell these thugs from the professional members of the security services, especially when they carry no name tags and they conceal their faces with facial masks, popularly called Azugu masks? I'll suggest to the IGP to instruct the arrest and detention of any such persons during the election and to be kept until the election is over. Let us all pledge to promote peace during these elections. Let us work together to create an environment that is conducive for free, fair, and peaceful elections. We owe it to ourselves, to our children and future generations to preserve the peace and stability that our dear country Ghana has enjoyed for so long.
Beyond periodic elections. However, in relatively young democracies like ours, every election presents an opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to the Constitution and the rule of law. So far, each time we head to the polls, we have passed the test. We have shown that it is possible to rise above our differences and unite for the sake of our country. As we head into the December 2024 polls, the 9th presidential election in Ghana, 9 days from today, I am certain of 2 outcomes. Ghana will win and peace will reign. As we approach the home stretch for the elections 2024, my plea to everybody involved in the electioneering process, including candidates, political parties, electoral officers, voters, the media, security, and the general public, is to take responsibility for ensuring peace and harmony seriously, and to demonstrate that we are not reluctant Democrats. My hope, and that of the MPP, is that we will come out of this election stronger as a nation. We are hopeful all sides will take some positive steps to preserve the unity, peace, and stability of this country. We owe our people, particularly the teeming youth, that duty of care. Only in this way would our resolve to create better and enduring opportunities for this future and for the future generations be guaranteed. I stand for peace and development.